Good morning, sweethearts. How y'all doing? Happy, magical, holy day. Energies, increasing. As within, so without. Everything that is coming up, sweet ones, that is arising and you are going through. You are feeling. You are emotional over every healing you do. Got everything. That's right, Richard. Good morning, honey. How you doing? Big hugs and blessings. And so everything, all the healing you're doing within is manifesting without. All the chaos and turbulence in the seemingly outside world is a direct result of all of the healing that you have done within. What is being presented, what is arising right now, you are going through a huge purification or resurrection, if you will. The resurrection codes have been put out. The resurrection codes have been activated and are activating. And so a lot of unleashed anger is coming up. Now, everything is a message for me. Last night, I had company come over, and Gwen was here with her grandbabies. And when they showed up, I was cooking dinner. Now, and I'm telling you this because everything's a message. And it ties directly into the energies. So I get hot grease splashed on my foot, probably by a 2-inch by 4-inch area on my foot. And I applied ice to it. I put some tea tree oil, and then I sat there and I did healing on it. Now, burns of any kind, it's probably a good 2nd degree burn. I'll see if I can show it to you. I don't know because I don't got the light on, but I don't know if you can see it, but it is all through here. It is blistered, but burns, the hidden emotional context of burns. Because remember, everything is a message. Anything that happens, if you take the time to hear it, and see it, there's a message. Now, burns directly tie into unleashed anger. Then you have to, again, observe everything around you, sweet ones. What was occurring at the time the experience happened, where the experience happened? Well, it happened, one, in the kitchen, and I'll get to the underlying meaning to that in a second. 2, it happened on my right foot. The right is the masculine aspect of us. And 3, again, the burn represents anger. Now, because of the consciousness I hold as in part in the mission that I am here to do, I relate everything to the planetary level of things. And Gaia's releasing a lot of karmic energies that the masculine within the essence within ourself is having to deal with, and the feminine aspect within ourself has to release it. And even if you're in a male incarnated vessel, the feminine aspect within releases it through that love. The light activates it. The light of the masculine activates it. The female releases it. Now, when you can look at the anger that is arising, much of the anger within the feminine incarnates right now is dealing with the anger at the masculine essence, within and without. For the masculine, it's the contrast, if you will, and that's what is so necessary for all of us to see the masculine and the feminine essence of both and how it is being presented, and seeing it through the contrast lens of both, if you will. Now, for the anger that's arising within the feminine at the masculine, by the same token, the masculine feel that anger of the contrast at the feminine. For every space that the feminine feels that the masculine has degraded her, denied her, rejected her, abandoned her, put her in a corner, put control over her, manipulation and narcissism. The masculine are feeling the shame, that contrast towards the feminine. And this is the buried anger that is coming up now, because it's the buried or unleashed anger, karmic energies that are held within the planet. So as this anger or sadness, sorrow, pain, whatever it is that is arising, again, we're conduits. And you will find your emotional frame of mind in any given moment, sweethearts, is going to dictate the emotional frame of mind of the collective with outside of you. So if you're feeling anger and pain, you can be rest assured when you face it, when you heal it, when you deal with it, it's going to be presented in the collective, in the governments, in the societies, in the religions, and the cultures. Because that's what we do. We transform it. And that's how powerful we are. Now, as for the burn on my foot, there is no pain, and this ties into what is being activated for all. You have the power within yourself to administer the light out of your hands in any given breath and in any given moment to heal any illness, any disease, any distortion on your bodies, on your physical spacesuits, on your vessels. And that has been amplified. These are the gifts that we're speaking of that are being activated. And you don't need chants. You don't need crystals. You don't need any of that stuff. However, that stuff will benefit and will magnify and will enhance the gifts and abilities that have been activated in each of you and in each of us. Good morning, Ellen, Giovanna, Danielle, Astral. Big hugs and blessings, sweethearts. So, I could have went into a space last night of, oh my God, I got burned out. And I could have, but I didn't. And when you can allow yourself to really bring forth your true state of being, your true self, sweet one, you will find that everything has a message. And everything is showing you what is about to occur, what is coming up, how to release it, how to transform it. But the key is not to emotionally react to what is presented. And today, the only thing that's visible is some red and the blisters. But there is no pain. And the second you start sending light, which I did, as soon as I burned myself, the second I started sending light to it, I literally, visually, because you've gone through and we have gone through and are still going through a huge upgrade in your eyesight. The optical sight of your higher self, if you will, is being anchored in and fully engaged, and that's why so many of you are going through spaces of your eyes being blurry, being itchy, watering all the time. Sometimes you feel like you have just been blasted with a whole lot of depth perception, if you will, and that goes for the entire physical vessel. Any carbon-based density right now is being totally bathed with light to surface. There's no turning back. There's no running from it. It's just going to increase until you're ready to see what you need to see and hear what you need to hear. Now, sweethearts, you're more powerful than you realize. And right now, you're beginning, your human aspect, your vessel, is beginning to realize it. It's seeing the true real through the one eye of unity, of oneness, of the Creator, if you will. And Jessica, Lorraine, I love you guys. Big hugs and blessings. I'm thankful for each of you, all of us. And even though to the human side that it doesn't feel like much is changing, except things getting more turbulent and chaos, truly, you want to know what's coming. Observe your emotional state of mind right now, in every given moment, because your emotions are what dictate your future. And that's why we always encourage you, stay within the peacefulness of your heart. Detach the emotions. And right now, all anger that is arising truly has to do with trust issues. And when you can trace it back, that trust comes straight down to you and how much you're trusting thyself. And that's the beauty of this moment and these energies, sweet ones. It's truly magical. Anything that is arising for you, any thought, any emotion that is not of love, truly is showing you where there is, in some way or another, a space of lack of full trust within self. Whether that is, my family thinks I'm crazy and they don't understand. I know I'm not crazy. I know I got to do this. I don't have time. It's just too much. That's showing you where you are still trying to control your spirit, where you are still trying to control the flow of life, where you are still not trusting in the higher power of all that you are. Good morning, Julie. And you're not alone, sweet ones. Everything in the outside world is showing you you are not alone, but it's also showing you just how powerful you are and how much healing you have done, how much transforming, how much purging, because when you purge, the outside world purges the physical plane of existence. There is no more separation. There is no more space and time. We have entered a frequency of all time. And you will find the outside world is morphing just as quickly and as rapidly as you are. And who you are right now is not who you're going to be tomorrow. Heck, it's not going to be who you are in 5 hours from now, sweethearts. Because the more you release, the more you purge, the more you allow yourself to come into community within yourself. It's transforming the outside world. So yes, the outside world is going to seem more chaotic. It's going to seem more turbulent. It's going to seem more shockingly changed because you are rapidly changing within. You are rapidly integrating and morphing into your true self. And right now, anything that is not of the holy and the holiness, the innocence, and the purity of all that you truly are, sweet ones, is presenting itself and arising through your thoughts, your emotions, your circumstances, and your experiences. Now, sweet ones, we've been saying this for years, and especially this year. In order for change to take place, you have to be willing to step into the unknown. And that unknown is the veils that you keep holding. Those beliefs, those energetic blockages. And that's the beauty of these energies, is it's showing you where you are still in separation within yourself. that's showing you with the anger towards the masculine or the feminine in whatever way it's being presented, where there is still disharmony within the masculine and feminine essence within us. And if there's a memory that comes up that has a negative thought or feeling to it, it's showing you an opportunity. Because all memories are signature imprints onto the original blueprint template of all that you are. So all memories have to be neutralized. All memories, those energetic imprints, have to be zero-pointed and transformed. And only you can do that. Only you can change that. And you only can do that by stepping into it. And that's all that is arising and presenting itself, is asking you to truly take the masks off of the people in your experiences and memories and circumstances, and give them a blank face, and to see the lesson, to see the energy, because it's not even a lesson anymore. You've gone through the lessons. Right now you're just being asked to release the energies, because you don't need to experience it anymore. And that's what's arising. So take the personality identifications and the faces away, sweet ones. It's not what the physical presents. It all comes down to trust and unity within yourself. And where you still are feeling that the masculine are this, the feminine are this, as long as you feel it is anything or anyone outside of you, it is showing you a space and an opportunity right now of condensed carbon-based density that is coming up to be released. You're going fully into light body, sweet ones. Anything that is not full light information has to be purged and transformed. And you're that powerful. And as you do this, and as you go through this resurrection into your full light bodies, no, you're just anchoring and engaging fully in all that you are. And know that it's just density or lack of information within those memories that are being released. How you doing, Kimmy? How you, Jen? We are amazing. I'm proud of you all. We are all amazing. Julie, I'm feeling sadness and angry the past 2 days. Energies are coming so fast now, and they will increase, sweet ones. There's no easefulness in these energies anymore. Gaia is almost completely at her galactic center and completely through the sun. And when she marries her galactic center, if you will, the spark of light becomes on the physical plane. And you are that spark of light. You are all that you are. And right now, you're being asked to release all that you are not. And that's what's arising. We're conduits. And the more we purge all these karmic energies through our vessels and our experiences, that's how the light in Gaia is being raised. And that's been met, sweet ones. So the only thing preventing you from heavenly paradise right here, right now on this physical plane is our individual selves. Because it's all here, all right now. So flow and know you are not the thoughts and the emotions and the memories that are coming up. You are not the opinions and the judgments and anything else that people are showing you or saying to you, or your worthiness right now is being shown where you still allow that worthiness to be dictated by others. You're already worthy, sweet ones. You always have been. So the anger is dealing with that rejection and that denial and that abandonment of worthiness and trust. Because worthiness and trust go hand in hand. When you feel worthy, you trust. Good morning, Nando. Good morning, Jamie. Big, big hugs and blessings. Kimmy, I'm going okay. You're going great, sweet one. Sweetheart, you're going great. Remember, this too shall pass. I love you guys. Reach out. We're here. And now, you got this. I love you, sweet ones. Have a great day. Big, big, big hugs and blessings. Bye-bye now.